brief, we're going to talk about logs, okay? Not just graphing, right? We're actually going to talk about rewriting logs from exponentials and from exponentials to logs, right? And we're also going to talk about evaluating logs, okay? So up at the top it says log with the little b and the y, that equals x, okay? If and only if e to the x equals y. So that means that those two, that's how you write it back and forth, okay? How do you read this? How do you read that guy? Log base b, yep, that little number is your base of y, okay? So you read that as log base b of y, okay? So here's something that I need you guys to write down right underneath it. If you want colored pencils, I have colored pencils. Okay. So whenever you write log, okay, you put the little b there, you have the y, and that equals x. Yeah? All right. So I have to tell you, when I first started teaching logs, I came up with this brilliant system, and then it turned into a saying that you guys know, which made it a little bit cheesy, but I have to go with it because it was mine. It was mine first. Yeah, it's cheesier than to the power. To the power, right? So log, whenever you see log, okay, think B A E. Oh. Yes, because logs are your bay. I know. Listen, I know. Don't go home. So here's the thing, though. In all seriousness, when I first started teaching this, to rewrite it, this is your base, that becomes your answer, and this is your exponent. And when you write it out, B-A-E, all of a sudden, log is your bay. And bay didn't mean whatever you guys think it means now, whatever, okay? So that means I can rewrite this, okay, to base, right? My base is the little b, exponent, which is that x, equals, what is the answer? Which one of those is the answer? Y. Okay? If it says log, it has to have the B-A-E, bay. And then when you rewrite it, you're just switching them around. Okay? So let's try some examples because I think that helps. You ready? Okay. So it says rewrite the following into exponential form. So for A, I see log. So that tells me B-A-E. Right? Log bay. To be honest with you, I don't really know exactly what that means. I don't really care. I don't want to know. But I just know that it's like some slang thing now. So, what is your base? What is the base? Better be for all else. Anyone else? 3. What is the exponent? Which one of those is the exponent? B, A, or the E? Exponent. E, which is the 4. Equals, what is the answer part? 81. No. B, A, and E. Base, answer, equals exponent, right? You're switching those around. Alright, so let's try B. Log, okay, again, A. 4 to the what? 4 to the what? 4 is the base, what's the exponent? 0 equals, what's the answer? 1, good. Let's try C. 9 to the what? 1 equals what? 9. Good. Oh my gosh, so easy, right? So easy until you get to the next one. So I see that there's a log. Wait, it's supposed to be bay, but where's that little number for the b? It's not there. So I want you to write something. No number or base when you have log. So we'll just put log in parentheses. Okay. Equals 10. Okay. If there is no number written there and it's actually spelled out log, okay, the base is 10. All right. That's because common log, the base is 10. And that's one of those, like, you don't have to write a 2 when you have a square root. It's just like that. So 10 is your base. What's the exponent? -2 equals, what's my answer? 0.01. Is that good?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, let's try the next one. Bay. What is your base? 1/4. What is the exponent on this? -1 equals 4. Good. So F is an interesting one because now you have ln, which is natural log. Yeah? I want you to put a little star on this guy too. This one's important. For ln, they're not going to put a little base number, okay? You have to know that the base for ln equals E. Remember Euler's number? 2.718? Yeah? So it's still a log, so it's still going to be that bay. But now your base is E. What is the exponent? Y. E to the y equals what? X. Is that easy? Good. All right, so let's try the next one then. How about if we go from an exponential to a log form? Well, when you're going to a log form, I want you to write this somewhere. Log base answer equals exponent, right? Because that's the setup. Log bay. So when you're going from this into log, well then I have to write log first of all. What is the little base number? What's the base number from here? 2. What's the answer number from here? 4 equals, what's my exponent? 2. That's it. So try B. Log of what? What's the base? Base, the little number right here. 3. That's your base, right? What's the answer number? 19 equals, what's your exponent? -2. Good. All right, and then C. Wait a minute, I have a base of E. When I have a base of E, what does that give me? What kind of log? ln, right? So I'm going to write ln. We don't put E, all right? What is the answer number? 1 equals 0. So ln of 1 equals 0. All right, so try Oh, try the next three. Alright, so this one should be log base what? 16 of good equals good. Super. You know, all that cheesy talk helps, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. So the last one, log base 4, good, of 1 over 64 equals -3. Good. Questions about this? How do you guys feel so far? Good. You're going to love what's on the back. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. On the bottom of this, isn't there something? If there is no number given for the base, then it's 10 when it says log, right? And that's common log. Common log has a base of 10. ln is natural log, but it has a base of e. So this is basically what I said in that previous section, right? Okay, so now let's go to the fun stuff in the back.
No fun stuff.
Oh yeah. David, just get ready. Super fun. Huh? Well, everything's fun.
Yeah, you have to find the rest of it.
No, this one's super fun, I promise. Okay, so I know that I I know I joke around, I make it silly by saying log base, but what does that really mean? That means B, so this guy B right here, yeah, so if you have a B to the what power gives you 1? That's what that is, yeah. B to the 0 power gives you 1. I mean, that's what it is when you guys are writing these logs from exponentials into logs, right? And that's a logarithm of 1, okay? Log base any number of 1 equals 0. So how about logarithm of base b? So let's look at this one. B to the what power gives me b? No. Think about it. If b was a number to what power gives you the same number? Good. There you go. Good job. Because b to the first power gives you b. Okay? And they love doing this in math. They use these variables to tell you could plug in any number, right? And then see, like, I mean, that's the rule. Okay? So then what about this with a common log? Log of 1,000. Well, there's no base here. What did I tell you guys the base is when it's spelled out log? 10. Okay, so if that base is 10, then 10 to the what power gives you 1,000? To the what? I'm sorry, I just didn't hear you. No? 10 to the what? No! Oof, that's a big number. Okay, so just rule of thumb, okay? 10 to the first. That exponent on the 10 tells you how many zeros you should have. Yeah. See, 10 squared tells you should have 2 zeros. That's why that's 100. And 10 cubed tells you should have 3 zeros. 3. Sorry. So this is 3. Because 10 cubed equals 7. Yeah? That's not the fun part. Well, it's fun, but that's not what I'm fun. Questions about this? Okay. Alright, so we're going to talk about evaluating and using something called the change of base formula. So evaluate means that you're going to give me a number answer, always, right? So change of base formula, what I want you to do, so right underneath this, I'm going to write it here, okay? change of base, okay, is log, so log big font divided by log small font. Okay, I'm going to tell you what that means, but I need you to write this. Log of big font, not the number, but the size, okay? The font size, divided by the log of the small font. Yeah? Okay, so you know what? This is the, I mean, it's crazy. So how do you remember what goes where? What do you mean, oh no? It's Biggie Smalls. Big font on the top divided by the small font on the bottom. What is this? What is this? Why are we not getting any laughs? We don't like Biggie Smalls? Oh. My gosh.
Is that like a rapper?
No.
That was the one Mr. Osborne came in and really dropped the other day.
Oh yeah, he did. He did do that last year. Okay. So, if I look at A, alright? My change of base formula for this is log of, look at 2 and look at 64. Which one of those has a bigger size font? Good. Log of 64 over log of, what's the smaller size? Yeah. Yeah, you're dividing them. That's it. Log big font over log small font. And then, well, that's your change of base formula. Now we get to put this into the calculator. Log of 64 divided by log of 2. What? So you have to say log of 64, close your parentheses, divided by log of 2, close your parentheses. Did everyone put this in? Put it in your calculators. What did you get? You got 6? 6? Yes, it is 6. Which makes sense because 2 to the 6th power gives you 64. Alright? If it's a fraction, same thing. Log, what's your big font? 0.25. Divided by log of 1/2.
1/2 is 0.5.
Sure, you can say 0.5. So in the calculator, you would say log of 0.25 divided by log of 1/2, or 0.2, or 0.5. So what do you get for this one? You should get 2, because 1/2 squared gives you 1/4. Okay? All right, you guys try C. There we go. So, log of 27 divided by log of 1/3. Okay? And of course, in the calculator, you would say log of 27 divided by log of 1/3. So you should get -3. So the next one. So, okay, the next one. Do you have a little base number? No? Then just put it straight into the calculator. You don't have to worry about the dividing. You would just put in ln of 6.9. Okay, let's round it to 2 decimal places. So 1.931. After the 3 is a 1. So do I move the 3 up or leave it? Leave it. So it's 1.93. So for change of base, we'll just say it's not needed. Nothing might need it. Yeah? There? First one, okay. So for, right there? So for E, log of 25. Do you see a small font number? No, so just put it in the calculator. You don't need to do the change of base formula. You good? Probably gonna get a decimal for this too. Let's round to 2 decimal places. And I'll put this in the calculator as well. Log of 25. So what did you round it to? 1.40. Good. 1.40. Questions? Not the big small thing. We have a few chuckles. Try the next one. Jarvin, you doing good back there? So log, which one's your big font? No, that's a tiny little 5.
126.
Which one's the big font? 1/25. Divided by log of 5, which should give you -2. Okay? And this, I'm going to copy this over too, just in case. Yeah, the font size, not the number, but the font size. Questions? Try the 2 on the bottom versus usual. Alright, so rewrite, well it says log, so remember log base. Base is your 5. What's your exponent? -2 equals, what's your answer? 0.04. And the next one is evaluate. This is when you use the biggie smalls, the change of base formula. So log of 216 divided by log of 1/6. Do you agree? Okay. -3, good. So how do we feel about this? Okay. So next class, you guys have a mini quiz on today's stuff and the graphing stuff from last time, the graphing logs, so days 2 and 3. I'm also going to give you guys everything I have, test corrections for Unit 6 mini test 2. Those are going to be due on April 3rd. All right? And don't forget your take-home quiz is due March 31st. No late work. All right?